Prove yourself brave, truthful, and unselfish, and someday you will be a real boy.
Real boy, real boy.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay.
Say yes to certain stuff, even if it's not the law. Me and Drew was talking about the law of the land the other night, and the fourth commandment, and it's like, so it says if you don't keep one commandment, you aren't keeping any of them.
So basically, you at least follow one.
You have to follow them all,
You need to follow them all.
and if you don't follow them all, don't even follow one,
Oh, I get you.
because
I get you.
it's just that simple.
Yeah.
And even like, it's all to translation of what you know, what you think, what you believe, what you see, what has been, what will be. The day of the Sabbath is not Sunday, and you're supposed to keep it holy. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
So
It came after the Passover. After the Passover they changed it to Sunday or something like that.
yeah, something.
Something like that. I
So
used to say that all the time. He rested on Saturday, not Sunday.
Yeah.
He started. If Sunday is the first day of the week, then that's the day he created. What do you say? The heavens and the earth.
yeah,
You know.
my thing is, and I got to talk about this with him. We had like a 2-hour conversation where it was like, so you already aren't keeping the fourth. You aren't keeping one commandment because, if you look back through history, Sunday, the day of the sun, sun, is actually like a paganistic worship day for people who worshipped the sun, like the sun in the sky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember hearing stuff like that back in the day. Yeah.
So that's on some. I think, to me personally, from knowing the Catholics, man, got a lot of stuff twisted back in the day, and even now, if you like,
That's why they broke off. That's why they started breaking off and making all
The
these
Protestant, yeah.
different religions and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because, like, as I've been paying attention growing up, if I go to a Catholic church, we use the King James version. If we
Mhm.
go to my church, which is Pentecostal, it's King James version. I even talked to some Mormons. Mormons got their own Bible, but they still use the original Bible, and they were
Right.
still using the King James version. I was like, we basically using all the same version in the Bible, so why is there so many different religions?
I
But
think
it's
that's
just
for
people
confusion.
egos.
Yeah,
People
and
egos.
confusion.
Back in the day, I think it was more egos.
Yeah.
More egos back in the day.
I think also now it's like people who are like, well, I'm a Southern Baptist, or I'm a Catholic. Or it's just like you don't need all these different dominions and different denominations and all that crap. It's like you don't need it, man. Like, I think in a way God is universal, but in a way he's very specific to, like, I don't think that you can worship different what would you call it, not God, but like different saviors, like
Yeah.
Buddha and
Yeah.
Allah and da da da,
Yeah.
and so Scientology and all that crap. But it's like I was saying, I think God is that knowing
Yeah.
that you have, whether you're doing right or wrong. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and I was saying, like, sometimes doing right ain't always what the public eye sees as
It's
right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, I struggled with, even being on like the worship team and stuff, and still doing light drugs, like, and drinking here and there, and
Yeah.
at like a social event and stuff. But like, I think, like I was saying, to some people, say drinking might be like a sin to that.
Yeah.
And some people, it's just something that, like, I've felt guilty when I was doing rails of cocaine and, living that type of life and doing stupid stuff. but like I don't feel guilty when I do, like I smoke a cigarette.
Right.
Yeah, of course it's bad for your health, but
And that's probably really the worst of the alcohol and
yeah,
the weed.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. No, you're right, because it's more addictive than any other.
I can't put them down now. I can't put them down now.
Like I said, I ain't trying to tell, but like I think I was telling. Yeah, we had a conversation about that the other night, and I was like, man, yeah, he's. What is sin? What is sin? Like literally,
Like break down sins.
yeah, and the law, like the law that we're supposed to be followed. Like
Yeah.
you know, people. You know what? Whenever you go to asking like theologians and people who are scholars of the, they just try to blow it. Like usually try to blow it off.
Yeah.
You know, like well, what it says.
Like, but what?
So what's that mean?
Yeah. What does it mean? Like, break it down in a way that I
Yeah.
understand. Like, because
If
I
it's
know what a sin is.
Yeah.
But what is a sin?
Yeah, and I sat there the other night and was trying to talk to Drew about it, and he got me stuck with it. I was like, he's right. He was right.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what is that really?
Yeah.
Because like it says you're supposed to follow the laws of the land.
Laws of the land. So
Uh-uh.
technically, right now, I'm breaking the law of Robertson County land
what
because weed is illegal.
What if I don't agree with that?
But if I go to Illinois, I'm not breaking the laws of the land because
Come
it's
on.
not. It's
Come
not
on.
a law.
Come on. Literally.
It's the law of the land, and the land that where you is at is whatever laws that
That
apply.
can't be sin. That can't be sin.
You know, so like I don't
Because-
get it, but they say it says it's in the Bible.
Jaywalking is against the law.
So I just sinned when I jaywalk.
No, that's where, like we were saying tonight, what is
Sin,
sin?
yeah.
And that's one of the
I
things.
get you, cause like I understand like obeying the laws of the land, like you said, jaywalking. Okay, if we technically look at it, we just broke a law, so that's a sin. But in reality,
It's not.
it's not a sin.
Now smug people will look down on people for breaking laws.
That's a sin.
Yeah, and it's like, I think what it is all this stuff was set up at such a more simple time that people try to interpret that to fit their agenda. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really look at it, like in all of the seals of the states and all the county seals, all of them it says like, in God we trust. But they all run on some corruptness.
You
Like-
want to know something though? A lot of these so-called laws of the land could be beat in court.
Yeah. They want your monetary money.
That's all they want.
Yeah.
When I get in trouble, and I try not to get in trouble, but I do get in trouble, I tell my lawyer I know what they want. Get it dismissed with some court fines and some fees because all they want is some money.
And they know I'm gonna pay.
I'm gonna pay it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I ain't on probation. So every time, I ain't gonna say it happened every time, but most times, they just want some money.
They don't even mess with people that they know ain't gonna pay them. Like, really. Or that they know that can beat them in court.
Like me, I get a lawyer for everything I do, so he gonna do what he do. But other than that, if you can't do that, they want your time.
Mm-hmm.
They want your time down there in that county, and they gonna get it if you can't follow probation, because they're gonna give you a chance to get probation. They're gonna give you 2 or 3 chances.
I can't get in trouble.
I don't like getting in trouble.
I
Don't
can't.
nobody like getting in trouble.
I can't do no more than 4 minutes in the jail
Yeah,
cell.
And like I get out every time, and before I was getting a lawyer, and I ain't gonna say I got in trouble like in my younger time, and a little bit of trouble not too long ago. But I just get a lawyer half the time, and he get it dismissed. And the few times I got on probation, quit smoking weed.
Yeah.
My probation.
Maybe. He said, nah.
Really? Maybe. I know this last time they didn't do no piss test. So
Yeah.
I
See,
got up out of there.
my thing is this: is like if you don't do like a drug-related crime, you shouldn't be.
I shouldn't have to piss.
Nah.
Me and my homeboy was just talking about that yesterday.
That's stupid.
He was like, I don't even know why they pissed me. But I think sometimes they do, the probation officers sometimes do go off there. Because like I said, the last couple times I got in trouble, I didn't get pissed out one time. But I wasn't in there on no drug charges or nothing like that.
That's always been my biggest fear was like getting hit with a drug charge. Because I'm rolling. I'm telling. No, I'm just kidding.
That's my biggest fear too. That's my biggest fear too.
Look, I know where everybody knows.
That's my biggest fear too. I can tell you a funny story just happened to me the other day about trying not to pick up a drug charge. So it's crazy.
Disclaimer.
I ain't gonna say nothing right
Hell
now.
no. I can't talk
Their
about
mama
certain
be mad and be like, nah, I'm just playing.
No, that's why, man. Like I remember, I was still doing some questionable stuff even up till like even a little bit after Travis was born, and I did something one time, and then a certain somebody just mentioned to me how much trouble I would be in if I would have gotten pulled over, and it just instantly clicked, and I was like, I didn't even think about it because I was so used to riding like that.
Yeah.
But then you add a little one into the mix.
Now, yeah.
It's a whole different ball game,
different
dude.
story,
And I was
yeah.
like, even after that, I continued to ride a certain way if I didn't have the kids. Yeah.
It's like what I was saying earlier, like when you tell them about your life, you tell them bits and pieces, you know what I'm saying? So like, okay, I got a child, like when I ride with him, I put my seatbelt on.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when he ain't in the car, it'll be off again.
Yeah, 10 and 2.
Right. driving hanging out the window when he ain't.
Out walking beside the car.
When you doing kiki.
Yeah. But yeah, and then I don't know why, but like if I remember, people like my brother and them telling me, it was like, you ride around with a gun, that's a fucking felony, and I'm like, whatever. But then whenever the kid was introduced into it, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I get that now.
Yeah.
Like,
it's what you were saying. It's what's considered together that makes it so dangerous.
I had a boy tell me the other day, I never knew this, but say like, speaking of drugs and drug lane get pulled, like, okay, so you know how like fentanyl and meth and all that stuff's like the big, and heroin's like the big thing now.
Yeah.
Say you get pulled over, and they suspect that you got heroin or fentanyl. Say if you got like a bag of it and you was to pour it in your Coke, like just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
They say they searched that and they found that in that drink.
Yeah.
You know that how they charge you with that now?
Huh.
Not by maybe the little half a gram or whatever you had. They add it with the weight of everything that cup and Coke.
Oh no, that's what they do.
That's
what
wild,
they do.
dude. I
That's
never
what they
knew
do.
that. I was like,
yeah,
what?
That's what they do. They take that out no baggies. They put it all on her together. And whatever it say, and they probably add a couple of grams.
17 pounds.
They do. I know.
I never knew that, dude. That's
I know
wild.
that for firsthand.
That's wild.
Firsthand. I ain't never get hit with no drug charge, but I know that for firsthand.
So, like, if you had, say, like a sack full of hamburgers, and you got pulled over and you sprinkled some fentanyl on a burger and put it back in the wrapper so that they wouldn't, whatever they find, like, they weigh that, and then you get charged with.
First of all, that cop doing too much.
Yeah.
You doing too much.
I hit a sack under a New Yorker pizza back when I was like 18. I lifted up the pizza that was in my driver's seat and threw my dime bag under it and put it back and closed it. And the cop come up and wrote me a ticket and everything. I was thinking, surely he ain't gonna pull this pizza out this box. And it messed up. I should have sprinkled it on it like oregano.
No, for real. No, like, you gonna search my car? You gonna touch my pizza?
No.
You gonna touch my pizza?
We know you like donuts, not pizza. No, like, I thought I was being smart, though. The pizza had a lump in the middle of it. Man, that's an air pocket in the dough, man. Mind your business.
Oh my!
But yeah, I did that. I was like, where can I hide this? Like,
Yeah, it's best to get rid of that motherfucker nowadays.
Yeah.
You try to hide it and they find it, it's another charge, and then you hide it on yourself. Ain't no way to get rid of it in the jail now, because when you go to jail, they body scan you like at an airport.
really?
Yeah. So if you know, some people go to jail and be hiding weed in between their ass cheeks and shit like that.
So they don't make you do the squat and
They probably do after you get, like, I've never did a squat unless I was getting dressed out to go downstairs with everybody else.
do you got to dress in there every time you go and stuff?
No, because if you go, they give you a certain amount of time to bond out. If you ain't bonded out, like 12 hours or so a day, maybe, you're going downstairs with the rest of the population.
I can't do that.
And I did that. I went downstairs a couple times with the rest of the population. Like I said, I only did 2 weeks at a time. I don't like the jail, though.
Well, no.
I
I don't
stayed
think
up-
any normal person
Well,
does.
I think some people do like
yeah,
jail, though.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I like my freedom too much, though.
Yeah.
You know, I like being able to wake up, turn on Netflix, and
Mhm.
walk outside.
Not being there with a bunch of dudes. like,
Right.
yeah.
Shoot. So, like, I like my freedom, so that's one reason I stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I stay home and occupy my time with my kids.
I'm a recluse now, man. I don't do nothing. I just sit at the house and chop wood or do stupid podcasts.
Hey, whatever revenues you can make.
That's
though.
right. Yeah. I know being out running around, they never really got me nowhere. So, like,
No, it was a little fun back younger, you know.
Yeah.
It was cool, you know, ride around the city, holler at little chicks on.
I pump weights and dump dates.
Oh man.
That's what's fun to me now. Literally, I like to go work out, drink coffee, work out some more, drink coffee, work out some.
Coffee, I was thinking. I swear, every time I think about coffee, I think about you though.
Mm-hmm. Can't let it go.
That's his poison. And like that time I seen you at Starbucks, I seen you turn in, and I realized where you was turning into.
Look at this
I
white
said,
bitch,
"That's
man."
Michael." I turned in right behind you. I said, "He gonna get him an iced coffee, or he gonna work."
Every morning, man. And that's the type of freedom. That's freedom to me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, I can leave right now. White Bison is still open.
Right.
They're open 24/7. I know the schedule. Like, they ain't gonna do me no good sitting in Robertson County. But,
They make good iced coffee.
oh, gosh, yeah.
I got some of their regular coffee the other day because I had a taste for coffee. That's when I was thinking about you the other day because I went down there and got me. I went to that one. I like going to this one right here by you twice daily
Yeah.
because you pour your own in there.
People, everybody
Bison's-
working there now, too. Yeah.
My Bison's is good too. I
Yeah.
tried it the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I got some good coffee too.
You got to get the, like, I don't drink hot coffee, but, like, the iced Americanos there, dude,
Mhm.
are strong. They're strong.
Got espresso or something in it?
It's like 4 shots of espresso
God
and
damn.
water.
One shot is like a cup of coffee.
They say that you,
That shit was. I got one with you that one time. I just got one in my drink, and
Oh,
that motherfucker was like,
uh,
"Ooh, that's what espresso is."
Yeah.
It's espresso, alright.
they say that, like, technically you can't do more than 8 shots of espresso a day. I've done like 16 to 24.
I also heard you can do more than an 8 ball.
Yeah,
I know some people
I'll do
who
that
can.
while drinking espresso. No.
I know some people do that in a day.
Yeah.
You know.
me and a certain person, I'm not going to incriminate nobody, but like we sat there one night and had two 8 balls. We
Shit.
did. He did his, I did mine. And by the morning, we were just sitting there at the kitchen table, just staring at each other, dude. Like, not even fun anymore. You know what I mean?
Say just miserable. Now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Granny in there cooking breakfast, and we was just like,
Can't do nothing. Like
you want to cry, but you don't know how. Like,
I was thinking, have I ever felt like that way? I don't felt like that way drinking before.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't think I've ever felt that way smoking.
I've gotten sick.
I get pretty high sometimes, and I feel like I got to throw up though.
Mm-hmm.
But I go back to get the high an hour.
I gotta smoke by this thing. I tell you, so it's been like, I mean, past 2 years. Remember how like I drastically slowed down on smoking probably 2 years ago. So I was struggling with it because like just instantly, like remember we'd be in the studio and stuff and just smoking and chilling, and then it got to being where like I would hit it a little bit and then kind of.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
always kind of like.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Should I pass it back to him? Should I not?
Right,
You know?
because at the time I was like teetering with it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I love it. I love marijuana, straight up.
It's medicated. For me.
Mm-hmm. And I've done it since I was 10 years old. So like, for like the last 2 years, it was one of those things where it was like, I was really struggling with still smoking. So like, I started vaping it and then eating edibles, or trying to find a way that I could still do it and be cool with everything.
Yeah.
But it just started messing with my mental, bad.
Yeah.
And then, still, up until 7 months ago, I would still like buy a vape once a month and have it a little bit like I'd come home every day and hit it once or twice and then wig out in here and like just trip out by myself
Like you was, cause you ain't need as much that you used to.
And I didn't need it anymore, like at all. And then I got an edible that was way too strong, that I was supposed to eat in like 6 pieces.
You ate it one bite.
Yeah, man, I took it and I was like, oh, that tasted like a medicine bottle. Like it didn't even taste like fruit or nothing. It was a gummy. This tastes like medicine. And I was like, I'll be alright. Well, we're sitting over here and we're like making some music and everybody's like, you don't look like you're doing too well. And I was like panning in and out, like just horrible. When I went to bed that night, I didn't think I was going to wake up the next morning. Legitimately. Like, and then when I woke up, I was like, can you see me? Everybody was like, yeah, dude. And I haven't touched it. Like, I think it was the last, like, that was it. Because I didn't think I was going to wake up the next morning. I was freaking out, dude. Like, sitting there having to make myself breathe.
She just you had to make it.
Yeah,
wasn't happening naturally.
No, I was like having to remember to breathe, dude. And then like, I got put to bed, and for people, I ain't never been the type person for people to be like, you don't look like you're having a good time. And I was just like,
I'm always having a good time.
yeah, like even when I'm not, I am. But like, I was mad that it messed me up super bad, and come find out it was like somebody had gotten it because their wife or their friend's wife had like cancer, and that was like one they get from the real.
Oh, from a medical one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like I think 1,300 or 1,600 milligrams, and messed me like. I've ate edible gummies a lot.
Yeah.
And they kind of taste fruity, but a little medicinal, like a little bit of a. This thing
It tastes
didn't.
like weed.
Yeah, this thing didn't
yeah.
have nothing but like a pill bottle. Like it tasted. The best I could describe is like you just licking the inside of medicine. Like,
I sound like that. He like medicine.
yeah. And dude was like, "No, man, you're supposed to cut that thing up into like 6 parts." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I didn't." Like. And I said, man, since then, Like I've hit a CBD pen, but
It didn't do nothing.
yeah,
Did it?
yeah, super bad.
So, cause like, if I smoked the CBD blunt, it wouldn't do nothing to me. So what did it feel like?
I was extremely paranoid. Like that, it was like, man, pot always made me feel like I wasn't like, growing up and stuff, and I always had like just something, man. Like I couldn't be still. I couldn't pay attention. I wasn't interested in nothing. I just was kind of like just floating around. You know what I'm saying? Like I had no drive to do anything
Yeah.
as a kid. Kind of depressed growing up, but like when I started smoking at 10, it was like everything got better. Like I've become like a more of a better person. But then, like 2 years ago, everything that always did for me flipped and made it worse.
Yeah.
Of like
You hitting that age where stuff like
I think it's when I caught Benjamin Buttons and started moving backwards. I'm a
my
baby.
daughter love that movie.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie.
I be trying to show stuff like that. I showed that movie. Hey, that's her shit.
I watched. You ever seen the movie The Boy in Striped Pajamas?
Why have I heard that twice? I don't heard that.
It was a movie about like the Nazi camps and all that, where one of the little Nazi boys become friends with one of the little Jewish boys through the fence. That is messed up movie, dude. I watched it again the other night, and that's a great film. That's
What's it called?
The Boy in Striped Pajamas.
The Boy in Striped Pajamas. I'm gonna go check it out.
Don't, you'll cry. I cried.
What you say, you cried?
No, I didn't cry, but like
It get to you.
it does, man.
It be some. I don't know. It be some shows and movies out there that get to you, man, because they be so realistic and heartfelt.
I tell you, a movie I mentioned it a minute ago that I can't watch is The Players Club.
Oh,
When Junior rapes that girl, man, that shit made my stomach turn. Like
that's like it felt real in that movie. Like
and when girl got her nose knocked off in the back of the strip club, got the hell whipped out of her. Like I felt like I could taste her blood in her nose. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
that was a good under budget movie too.
that was a bad. That's one of the movies. That's like I love that movie, but when it gets to the part and then like Ice Cube and them acting all shady, like she asked for, it's like, no, that shit. It was wild.
You know, Ice Cube was like, that's like one of the only movies he wrote or something like that with a rape scene in it.
He did
Because
it.
he don't like it.
I don't need
And
it.
Cat Williams kind of brought all that shit out a couple of weeks ago.
I watched that, dude.
Hey, that's good. That was a good one. I fucked with it. I already fucked with the podcast show.
You know, Cat would be a great politician.
He would.
The way he can tell you stuff, but not tell you stuff.
Hey, I don't know. I like Cat. I like
What?
Cat, but not as more of a comedian, but more of
A
what he
person.
just did. Tell it all.
As a person.
Yeah, like just tell it all.
He was. Nobody else could have played Money Mike.
No, he right though.
Yeah. No, he's right about that.
Nobody could have played that role the way he played.
A lot of his stand up, it's funny. I've never been where I'm just like, oh, he's the.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with him. Like, oh, he like hi, like, cause I've seen him in person. Him and Mike Epps. I don't think neither one of them funny. And stand up, but their movies they hilarious. But Mike Epps is more like, I mean not Mike Epps, but Cat Williams. I feel like it's more of a. But the guy I'm about to say is real funny though, and he's one of your favorites. He's more of a Dave Chappelle. He tells the politics and he tells it like it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've always heard in his shows. Period. Like already, and he get his ha-has in there in between telling you what it is.
Like I was real heavy on Cat Williams early on, and I just got tired of hearing pimping, been pimping. You know, it was like a 5-year run where it was like that's all his persona was. But when you would see him on radio shows and podcasts, he was he's good. Like he's good, and he don't care.
No, you don't care.
He don't care. Like I
That's
I
why
like,
I like him.
Yeah.
I like people like it who don't care. Like, cause I don't care.
No. And but now it's like he's older. He knows what the industry will and won't do for him and what it will and won't do to him.
Yeah.
So now he can just say whatever he
What
wants.
they already done did it to him. So
Yeah.
he's like, what else can you do to me? I'm already still going.
Yeah.
I'm already y'all blackball me, and I'm still going.
Mhm.
I'm still going. You blackball me, and I'm still making money. I might not be making as much money I could have been if I would have just sucked your dick.
And y'all can't kill me.
That's all they wanted him to do.
Oh yeah. They wanted him to move from 5 million to 50 million,
Right.
and he wasn't playing. 5 million's good enough.
I'm cool.
Yeah,
You know where I come from?
Yeah.
You know where I come from? Shoot,
Now,
give me
him-
this 5 million. You, like you said, you keep it 50 million if I gotta do all that.
Him reading
Shoot.
500 books a year, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that shit. I feel like he was exaggerating too.
But he's telling you what he's telling you without telling you. What he's telling you is, I'm smart
I know he's smart.
and I'm
Like-
very intelligent.
Like, I don't know. I can hear it when he talk. Period. Even in his stand up, I can tell that he's like, oh yeah, he.
I can tell when he's telling you a real factual story also, but telling you a half fact story where the facts are misconstrued.
Yeah.
It still happened,
Yeah.
but it ain't 100% all real. You know,
Right.
like,
Right. Yeah.
Probably because he can't tell you everything.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fuck with Cat though.
Yeah,
I was gonna get some tickets, but I ain't want to sit all the way in the top, and I ain't want to spend $500 either.
I would rather sit down and
Well,
eat with him.
that's cause if I'm I done been to some concerts, but if I'm paying for the concert tickets,
Yeah.
I'm sitting up front.
I went to Mike Epps twice. I love Mike Epps. I think Mike Epps is funnier when somebody just has a camera on him that's not a professional
Yeah.
camera and he's just acting.
He just
Doing
yeah,
him.
he doing him.
Yeah, like
And when he's acting,
yeah, when his stand up, the bet, and I remember it.
Oh.
The 2 times I went,
he just be up there talking to me.
yeah, the two times we went, the funniest thing that stood out to me was when he literally stopped his act
Yeah.
and just like looked at the Tennessee Titans players and like looked at it like it was like, you know, big old linebacker dudes and shit, and it was just like real skinny little white pretty model looking girl sitting with old boy, and like he was like, he kidnapped you, bitch. It was like she was like, nah. He was like, you in public, you can tell. And he literally took his phone out of his pocket. He was like, call 911.
See that shit funny? Like,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
he thought of it on the spot.
Yeah.
Or he probably didn't. He probably just it's probably his routine for him to do something
Yeah.
like that out of his. I mean, I know how it go. I probably could write me a stand up, but
I think he read that crowd and was like,
yeah, that's all it is read the crowd, and you got these in the pocket jokes
Mm-hmm.
that you can wing with.
And that was the funniest part. And then like me being real excited to go see Mike Epps, I was like, the rest of his stand up was okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
But I was
Yeah.
like, dang, that ain't as funny as I thought.
I thought it was gonna be more funny.
Yeah.
I seen Kevin Hart in concert in live in Nashville.
hilarious.
Stomach was hurting.
It's
Stomach was hurting, bro.
I love him, dude.
Stomach was hurting. It's when he had the oh really okay man dying.
He's one of them type people. They say like you could read a phone book and he would be funny. You know what I mean? Like you could,
'Cause
anything.
He just as I just see it's like I know people in my life that it's just naturally funny and always being funny for no reason. Like that's just what he is, and like you can't take it from nobody. Like he just funny.
What he does is he attacks people, but in his way of showing them he loves them.
Right.
Like that's his true best comedy is like where he's just sitting there like looking at Michael Smith or what's the dude's name, the sports commentator Michael
Stephen A.
Stephen A.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, they were having a serious conversation. He'd be like, just mad because you soup, you know, or just, and then everybody at the table's like, but he's over there just laughing, you know, because like that's his best comedy to me is just like, or like when he hung out with The Rock a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
They'd be sitting there really doing something serious, and he'd just be like,
They said their relationship was like it for real.
yeah. Oh, I believe it.
The Rock, you know, The Rock was before he came from a backline of wrestlers, but
Yeah.
he was trying to be a comedian.
Really.
Yeah, he was on Apollo.
Mm.
Got booed.
I can see that.
He got booed, and I want to say, I don't want to be telling nobody else stories out there. It's YouTube. What's the word to
Google
YouTube?
that.
Yeah, Google that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Google that. But yeah, he's got a clip of him. They booed him or whatever. But he was trying to be a comedian, so I guess it didn't work out. So he went on and said, "Fuck it."
He's too big.
That's what I'm saying.
Big dudes ain't funny, man.
He went on and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Might as well do what my people already been doing and body slam somebody. But I like The Rock because he is funny.
I'm more of an athlete than him. No, I'm just kidding.
Rock bottom him.
Yeah. No, I liked The Rock. I don't dislike him, but like when he was The Rock with the eyebrow and the Lillian, you know, he's like,
You know, I think he seriously think I seriously think he gonna run for president for real. He talk about it too much. They be saying it too. I see it. You see his show called Young Rock.
yeah.
He talks about it on that.
My thing is this though. The Rock used to be like so cool,
Yeah.
and then you figure out that like he's I think him blowing up to the status he's gotten, it's more like now he could do that, but what, and maybe I just don't watch him enough, what has he said that's like, okay, I can get on board with how you think this country should run.
I just know he advertised about running for president for real.
He's gonna get up there and be like, vote Dwayne Johnson. What's a budget?
Hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He governor or something like that?
I voted for Kanye West.
Oh Lord.
I did.
I don't want to talk about Kanye West.
See, you know how I love Kanye.
Yeah.
I've done gotten to where now I'm just looking at him and I'm like,
I love
you
Kanye
went
music.
too far, bro. You
I
went
love
too
his
far.
music, but I don't like Kanye.
I feel like he's trying
And
to tell
why
us
do we
something,
make
too.
him the black advertiser to speak for us when he telling us to stay woke? I didn't want to talk about Kanye. For real, bruh. Cause I hate Kanye. How he gonna tell us to stay woke about all these designers and all of these people, but he's selling these ugly ass $800 shirts and shit just like these same people that you telling us to stay woke about?
Dude, I got these new Yeezy Wave Runners. Hold on.
Bruh, I don't get it. Like, how you gonna tell us to stay woke, but you doing the same shit you telling us to stay woke about?
I think and this sometimes you ever hear that a good situation can come out of a bad catalyst. Kanye was a catalyst
Mm-hmm.
to where he did the right thing with bringing attention to stuff like that and telling you like, look, people like Jay-Z will have me killed. People, I sacrificed my mama.
Right.
Like I did all this stuff, but then he truly is also crazy.
That man ain't fucked up, bro.
So it's kind of like, remember I used to tell you about like I was really heavy into studying Charles Manson's
yeah.
You can say 25 really smart prophetic things that are right and should of be, but then you say that one thing and that will discredit everything you said, because at that point somebody can literally be like, yo, you are crazy and I don't like that.
Like that's how I feel about him. Just like it, like everything that you was telling us about, like you don't discredit it.
The more I look into him, hey Kanye,
He's smart.
Shut up, make music. Like, for real, dude. Like,
I feel like he's smart and he a genius and
Yeah,
shit, but
yeah.
like, bruh, quit saying every fucking thought that come to your head, bro.
hey, make some more music, bro.
Yeah, make some more music.
Yeah.
Go back to College Dropout,
Yeah,
bro. Bring
yeah.
some more of this shit back in.
I honestly liked it when he got off on that tangent. And to be honest with you, if you look, and nothing against any Jewish person or anything, but it is a fact. They run Hollywood, and they run a lot of media. Just period,
Better be quiet, cause
good or bad.
Better be quiet, cause you might not get the ball like Kyrie Irving talking about Jewish people, man. You might get suspended. You
No,
might get
look,
fined.
I'm not talking about them.
Like,
I'm just saying
you just trying to tell us stay woke like he was.
you can Google that.
No, I know. I was just telling somebody just a couple of months ago. I was
Yeah.
like,
He ain't wrong about that.
my homeboy, he white and he Jewish, and he made a joke about it years ago, and I'm like, bro, that shit is for real.
Yeah, it's not unknown knowledge.
They run the industry.
Yeah, and whatever.
Oh, I was just telling my daughter this too about Jewish. You know, they're like the only race that is a race and a religion.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
wild. It's wild.
A race and a religion.
And look, I'm not saying they do bad stuff in Hollywood or they do that. I'm saying if you go to Sony, CNN, I'm just naming the biggest, Apples and your Spotify's and your YouTubes. At the top of them boards is tops boards are probably the same 4 or 5 Jewish families running all
All of it. Yeah,
All of
yeah. It's just
whether it's good or bad. I'm not saying either or, but I guarantee you there's some Epsteins and Weinsteins and stuff at the top of them places, man. Like, and they make good media and bad media. So I'm not saying whether they're good or bad. I'm just saying he's not wrong about that.
she's not.
But what he did, saying all that was wrong. I think not saying not bringing attention to it, but being like they're bad because of that.
Oh yeah.
You can't call people bad because it's like
because they run like
no. You
like,
took
nah.
part in it.
you
Like,
did.
Yeah.
And like all people ain't bad people.
No. And even
Yeah.
bad. They say there ain't no good people.
There ain't no good people because don't nobody do everything correct.
Mm-mm.
Cause that's why we're humans. That's why he died for our sins.
Yeah.
That's why we're able. That's why there aren't any good people because he died for our sins. Because if he wouldn't have died for our sins, we would be all walking around here perfect. We would all have the perfect job. We have the perfect marriage. Have the perfect kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that we would be destroyed by now.
We probably would have. Though.
To be honest with you, yeah, like we
right.
the world probably wouldn't exist.
He'd just be the only one here still walking around. Like, I only got one disciple left.
Yeah. And he just picked up a smoking habit.
It's like, and he done betrayed me 150 million times.
But like, I think that was
Y'all did.
That was the cusp.
They didn't think that was funny. That was funny.
like, and honestly, I think right now, man, with the state of the world, we're on the cusp of it again. Maybe like
He takes them out in waves.
I figured. I heard
That's
that.
how he contains the earth. He takes us out in waves. The
Yeah.
The COVID was the last wave, but he have many ways where he take little stuff here and
20,
there.
100 grand.
But the last big one was COVID-19.
I heard that, and I actually looked into it. Around the fall of everybody, the way that's happened, like over and over, like Sodom and Gomorrah, Noah, all that, they said, and even like the Roman Empire and stuff, right before all of this stuff, each time everybody died and like all it fell off, You know what everybody in civilization became obsessed with?
What?
Sex.
I mean, that was one of the main reasons he
The Sodom and Gomorrah.
was the city. Yeah, where he did the city. Yeah. I be getting
At the beginning, but even in Noah's time and all, like, each time and in the Roman Empire, they got so obsessed with not just sex, but like the sex of people, transgenderism, gay.
they've been dealing with all that forever though.
But before it fell, each time,
Hmm.
it was so ramped up.
Like you saying it is now.
Now, I don't even feel like
Is
right
it
now.
just America or is it all over the world that it's like that?
Bro, I think honestly, America's probably like not as bad as a lot of
Oh,
like,
'cause-
Germany.
Oh, remember Bangkok been like that?
Uh-huh. Germany.
Germany, yeah.
All
Oh shit, we late.
Russia. A lot of dudes.
Well,
yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
they got they got this thing now. You say anything gay or suspect, you gotta say pause.
Balls?
Yeah.
Why?
Because pause. Hold on. It wasn't like that. So you say pause after you said so. Pause. I said we late. Pause. Hey, but America is just now changing, basically.
I think that it's kind of cooled down a little bit though.
It kind of has though. It kind of has
In
though.
the past, well, either that or I
It was
quit
kind of
paying
slick
attention.
going on behind the scenes before it kind of like rapidly before it really got brung to like almost the media. It kind of was like cause like it's a bunch of them now, and like damn, y'all had this shit surgery fast, and I heard them surgeries cost a lot of money.
I feel like here in the past 3 years, 4 years, the stuff about gay rights and gay people has kind of went away, and just the whole gay hype or whatever, where everybody was all up in arms. Now it is transgenderism, and what that leads to is transhumanism, which is you getting stuff like this put in you. You know what I'm saying? And meta and all, like,
Yeah, cause they got it where the girls could like be us now.
yeah.
Like what, bitch?
Can't wait. Pause.
Right.
No, but like literally, like, man, even Musk said that transgenderism will lead to transhumanism.
Bruh, like it's gonna lead to no more humans being born.
We know
At some point,
our
like I hope
population-
that my kids always and forever will be straight.
population is on decline. They just did a poll. It's on decline.
Yeah, I'm telling you, cause I told you, COVID took a lot of us out.
Not only that, but China's birth rate is down right now. Our birth rate is down right now. A lot of prominent big countries' birth rates are down.
Yeah. Ooh, cut out. Damn. I had to stop myself 2 or 3 times because the same answer was about to be because of transgenders.
That, food, like the hormones and stuff.
Oh,
like,
did they put in food, antibiotics and shit like that?
What's
See,
it?
That's
birth
why.
control.
That's why I be watching that survival shit, bro. Cause I'm gonna be out in the wild building and raising chickens and
Yeah.
planting little tomatoes and potatoes and stuff like that.
I've
And-
spit my offspring out.
Come
If they
on.
make it, they're good. If I have some grandkids, if I don't,
Like,
I ain't got too much longer left anyways.
I hope I get to see today,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm gonna be a while. That's what, bruh.
I just want to blow up, get $1.7 million, $1.75 million. It's real specific. What the hell you gonna do with 1.7? I just want to build an underground bunker.
No, hey, no lie, for real. Like I seen one, I don't know where they was at, but this motherfucker had like goddamn almost the size of a basketball court of hills. I want one like that.
Yeah.
Like really going there to survive. Like,
Thrive.
right. The world comes to the end. Go down there and live the rest of my life. I can go over there and plant me some tomatoes over here.
You ever seen Blast from the Past
Blast from the past.
with Brendan Fraser? They thrived underground during the 50s. Like they all went down there for a bomb. Remember when they had like the Cold War bombing threats? Dude's daddy built him an underground bunker. That's a good movie, man. And then he comes back up like 30 years later and meets a chick in, like downtown LA. It's like a 90s movie, but it was
It was
sick.
90s.
Yeah.
Sound familiar.
They
I watched so many movies growing up that like we didn't have. You had to go to the guide channel
Mm-hmm.
to find out what you was watching if you found something you was watching. But I never went back to the guide channel. If I just started watching something, I just started watching it.
Yeah, I always was on that channel that was like squiggly, and you would see like
And it would come through sometimes.
a little
Yeah.
titty. Daddy going there. Fire! The
Mama-
code is 44359. Man up.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, the Guide channel was cool though. Remember you used to get the TV Guide books? Or the
Oh
little magazine?
yeah. You knew what was coming on ahead of time.
That was gold currency right there.
Because you knew exactly what to be when you wanted to watch it. If you missed it, you could find it somewhere else. Like, all right, I can catch you dead.
Swamp Thing is on USA tonight. Tales from the Crypt they moved to 9:30.
Tales of the Crypt. Oh, I used to be. That was one of the little things that used to scare me when I was little. Tales of the Crypt and Chucky Doll.
Until next time. Dude, you used to freak me out. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't like
and-
it, yeah.
For some reason, I was really scared of the Gremlins. But when I look at them now, I'm like,
They're cute.
yeah. Like, pause. But
That gremlin got a fat ass.
but I'm like, why was I scared of these little gremlins?
I was scared of the leprechaun.
I think I'm still scared of them.
Yeah, that dude freaked me out, dude. He come climbing out that wood stove. He'd be like, you can't run from
You'd
him.
be trying to give him his gold back. He
Yeah.
don't even want his gold
He
back
won't
no
kill
more.
you, is what he wants to do. He's a psychopath. That movie scared me so bad growing up watching it.
Yeah, it was that movie got me, and Candyman got me too.
Yeah. Yeah, Candyman.
You seen the new one?
Uh-uh.
It's not really new. It's really like number 3.
One that came out within the past 5 years. I remember it coming out, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's really like number 3. It's like tells another side of the story of how he became Candyman. I liked it. I thought it was good.
I always ever see the movie The People Under the Stairs. It was a Stephen King movie.
Man.
It was creepy, man. Like this dude had like false walls built in his house like this wide. Had this like weird gimp dude running through them and like trying to kidnap this little kid. Like broke into his house for some reason, and like they like abused their daughter, and like it was just a weird movie, man. Like it was a super weird movie. The People Under the Stairs. It was a creepy movie. Like old couple was weird.
Might check it out.
Yeah, that was the 90s. That was a Stephen King movie. Stephen King, the scariest movie that I've ever seen that I remember was In the Mouth of Madness, and that was a 90s Stephen King movie. Just because it was so odd, and it was like a psych. It was like your psychology freaking you out is what it was. It wasn't actually like a monster,
Yeah.
but it was like just almost like the movie Inception, like, but a scary Stephen King.
You know what was a scary good movie? My baby mom's talking about that. Saw.
Yeah.
Oh,
When I first saw that, I was like,
I guess some shit that you think that could happen
It can
today.
happen, yeah.
Like,
And what was that, like the Hills Have Eyes movies?
Oh,
and
man.
The Last Houses on the Left, and anything where you're just like trying to go kick it at a lake house with your friends on the weekend, and everybody dies. I'm good.
hold on. I just try to plan a little boat trip. I think I'm gonna cancel that. I think it's canceled.
You ever seen Titanic?
Well, we weren't going out that far.
That's funny.
You made me think about that. I don't know about that boat trip now.
Where was y'all gonna go?
Suffolk Creek, Dale Hollow.
Oh yeah. No, you know there's an underground city under there.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Hell no, don't
I'm for real though.
I ain't going out. Shit. I definitely ain't
Cancel
going-
your plans, bro. You can't.
Fuck no. Hey,
No, you can see it from the sky. It's sick.
I don't want to see it. I don't even want them to see me back up there to deliver nothing no more. Hell no.
Over near
no.
Percy Priest, the same thing. They flooded out like a city. Dale Hollow there's a city in the bed of that place.
I don't want to see that shit.
I do. I want to go scuba diving. They say that like the schoolhouse still has the kids like standing there.
Nah, hell no. I work over by Percy Creek. I ain't even going to work tomorrow.
Hey, I can't come in.
I gotta be working 7:30. I'm calling out at 5:30.
You ever seen Jason? There's a bunch of them down there.
We going to I'm supposed to be going to a lake this weekend.
It's too cold, bro.
Not really. Not like it's a lake. Yeah.
Dale, y'all going?
No, this one's I be finding all the spots. This one's over. It's on the opposite side. It's between the city, between the lands of the city. Between what is it on the other side going towards over by Paris?
Is that Reelfoot Lake?
No,
Nah.
like the what is it? The Tennessee Kentucky River is called the lake the
Oak.
the city between the lakes.
Land Between Lakes.
Land between the lakes. Yeah.
Land Between Lakes is
Yeah,
beautiful.
we're
dude.
going the opposite way. Land between the lakes.
Yeah, no, it's nice up there.
Yeah. So
There was a feral community of people that. No, I'm just kidding.
there you go. There you go. Actually, since I've been like I go to little places like it to deliver sometimes.
Those would be the best place to go back and hang out, man.
I know. That's why I was like. That's where I found that one in Suffolk Creek over in Dale Hollow.
Land Between the Lakes is super nice if you got like a 4-wheeler or ATV.
Yeah.
Dude, they got like Turkey Bay out there and stuff. You're just miles and miles of cool trails to
See,
ride.
I want a boat now.
Yeah.
I want a boat, and I want a. I don't know. I want a boat.
And you can buy a good. Right now in the wintertime is the best time to buy a boat.
I thought about. I be watching too many remodel and shit.
You be right.
I go buy one and remodel that motherfucker.
Do it, man. I know a bunch of people that be doing it.
Like, and I just feel like I just don't be having the tool set, you know, to redo shit like that, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
If I just had a tool set, man, I wouldn't probably work for nobody. I'd just be out in my backyard building shit. They were like, you think you're the goddamn entrepreneur?
I mean, slowly over the years, I've collected some tools,
Yeah.
but
I want some wooden tools. I want to be able to build something in my backyard,
Yeah.
like a shed or something.
I tell like for something like
I
that.
my mama got a 12x12 concrete slab in her backyard.
Oh, dude, you could build a building on that thing in a day.
Yeah, that's why I want
With
to
just a
do-
couple
I
nail
wanna do
guns
that,
and
though,
some tape
but,
measures.
I mean, it wouldn't be cost a lot. It's just the wood is be
It's
thing
the
that
most
costs-
expensive
yeah.
stuff now. I say, like my big air compressor I bought that's like this big, which is as big as you will ever need. You know,
Right.
people
Oh,
buy them
yeah.
big roll around. Like you don't need that
I
crap.
got an air compressor, huh?
Yeah. That I think I bought like a big one, a big framing nail gun, a smaller one, and then 2 brad nailers that nail on like trim.
Yeah.
All for $250, dude.
You got a
Brand
big
new.
one and a little one.
A big one, a medium one, and 2 small ones.
Just
Yeah, like the big one shoots like structural nails, like you build buildings
I
with.
like M screws.
Yeah, like big nails.
Yeah, big.
And then,
I
like-
don't want to shoot the other ones. I know they go down in size
Yeah,
too.
like the little trim nails.
Then I
and
be
stuff.
seeing the other ones with the little that we be putting around the baseboard
Yeah,
that you don't.
yeah.
You be like, you didn't even shoot them in there.
I got all of them guns and a big air compressor and a hose for $250.
Where you
Home Depot.
go? Home Depot. Oh
it,
shit!
It was a Christmas special. It was originally like $469. It was like $250.
I usually go to Harbor Freight. But
I love Harbor Freight. Man.
Harbor Freight got some good shit,
Mhm.
and they cheap. I
Yeah.
go in there looking for something, and I always come back out with a fucking something I don't fucking need or I won't.
I bought that saw. I can't remember what it's called, but I cut all the letters that like cut all this out with a saw. It's like you drill a hole and you take the saw blade off and you slide it up on there and then you put the saw blade inside there. Dude, you can free cut all of that. Just draw it like super quick.
What you
Man.
bought, a table
Yeah, it's that saw that's sitting over there with that little round thing on it.
right there?
Yeah, and then that drill press I got from Megan's granddad, and man, what you
Man,
gotta do
you
is you just gotta get stuff over time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
know what you need.
That's why I started. That's why I got a little shit at home.
Mhm.
Like, so I got a table saw and a straight line. I got a couple things. Bandsaw.
When
I
I
got no bandsaw.
when I was building
Saws
that
on
bar for Jeremy, that
Yeah.
Tennessee one,
Yeah.
I realized real quick because I was pulling pallets apart building that thing, and you put a pallet together, like you take a bunch of pallet strips apart, you try to put them together, they ain't square.
No. You need one of them machines.
Yeah, I went and bought a little a planer.
Uh huh.
And so
you
for a
you
little
did
bit
it.
of nothing,
You
man.
did it. I know. I be seeing people put them through them little machines.
Mm-hmm. They're good to have. Mine's a handheld one, but it's still good enough. If you
Yeah.
ain't-
No. I feel like you can sand and shit with it too. Yeah.
If you're doing like a table or a countertop that's like huge, you'll want like a planer that you feed into.
Yeah.
But if you're just doing like a table this big or something, oh, you can plane that wood out by hand quick, pretty quick.
I be learning shit. I be like, I learn how to like they put wood together. It's not no
Glue
big
it.
piece of wood. They take slabs of wood like about the size of
Cut them, they book match them.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it's crazy.
A lot of
Like-
the wood like under the floor, you
Like I could build this table.
easy, real easy.
Cause it's like, I don't know. I don't learn the common sense of it.
Uh-huh.
I just need the tools.
I built that bench right there.
See,
I built.
and you could
Oh,
probably sell that bench for some money.
yeah, probably, yeah. I know I had that bar appraised that I built Jeremy, and it was up almost like $2,000 is what dudes like what you could buy that bar, like get out of that bar. And I shouldn't have gave it to him for Christmas. I should have charged him for it.
Here's your Christmas present, $500.
Yeah, I need $2,000, Jeremy. Now
Oh, Jeremy.
I need $2,000, bud. And then no, okay, I'll just set this thing on fire.
Set it on fire. Fuck Tennessee. Anyway,
Yeah.
my
But-
brother a Tennessee fan.
What was crazy was after I bought that, I had people like hitting me. Look, I got an Alabama one over there halfway built.
You started building another one? Not for real.
Yeah.
Like you could. That's
I had a little buddy
That
ask me
could be
for a
your
Kentucky
gift.
Wildcat one.
that
Like,
could be your getaway out of where you want to be. And you wake up.
it takes so long to build though.
I know.
I
What you
can't
do?
turn a profit on it.
You can't.
I mean, yeah, if I was just to build them like on my side time and
Yeah.
then charge somebody $2,000 for one,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's making some money. But like to do it for a living, I mean, dude, it took me months to build that bar.
All right.
Like so, but if I was gonna build them for people, I wouldn't do them out of pallet wood and plank. You know, I'd go buy all the wood and just
You get some better wood.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Alabama one, I started doing it, and then I just ran out of inspiration. Like, cause Jeremy's, I would put it together, and then be like, I can't tell how many times I put that bar together and tore it back apart just to add something.
Right.
Like, Because at first I had like the orange and white planks on the front, and then I was like, it'd be cool if it lit up from the front. So like I went back in and like shadow boxed all up and behind it, put lights up under it and everything. So, and building the top of it took me the longest. It was a painful process. Crazy.
That's stuff I want to do. I want to come home from work and just go in my garage or shed or in the basement and turn on the TV in the corner over there and play some music or something and get to just working on something.
When I had that studio back there.
Back here in the back.
Dude, Ben come out there and I was laying on the couch watching TV. She was like, "You live out here now?" I was like, she's like, "It looks like a house in here." I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty sick, ain't it?" She's like, "Come in."
Oh, this is my space.
Yeah.
You can't holler, come here from around the other room. You gotta come all the way out here.
And the doors are so loud, I know when you're coming.
Right. Right. You woke me up, actually.
Yeah. I was back there just chilling, like watching TV. I think I was watching a DVD, and was it somebody? I think I'd been out there working late on some music or something, and just didn't want to go in and get in bed, so I just laid down on the couch. She's like, "You live out here now?" Yeah.
Yeah, wake me up in the morning when it's time to go to work.
Matter of fact, I got an alarm clock out here. No,
I'm about to say.
No, I don't. Oh, well, that was what, episode 3?
That was a nice one too.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a nice one.